Yeah, I did this the first time and my recording dropped again, like in class. This dropped also. So I got all this, but I'm gonna erase it and start over because you need to understand it more than just copy it. Okay, hopefully you understand it as I explain. Please put your name on here and period. Name and period. Make sure you do that. It's a must. Below is a table of boys' swim team meal. Each teenage boy consumed 400 calories. That's important. A day with specific food. Below is the list of food with calories for each serving and the percentage. Forgot the word of right here. Okay. First, anytime you see a percentage, you always turn it into a decimal. You can't do anything but with decimals. All right. And then you multiply this decimal with the 400 calories. Okay. Times it by the 400 calories. 4,000 calories, I mean. And then you'll get 400, 2,800, 2,800, and 800 here. Once you get that, you need to divide it by these calories here of each fruit is at the 100 calorie, pasta 700 calorie per serving, and one bottle of Gatorade is 400. So you need to divide that by those numbers there, those total calories there. And then this is 400 calories. That leaves you 4 fruit. 4 ounces, 4 servings of pasta, which is 10 ounces each, which makes you need 40 ounces of pasta, okay, and 2 bottles of lemonade. Yep, that's lemonade. 2 bottles, okay, of lemonade. All right, this is for one person. One swimmer. The question asks on A, find the amount of each type of food and drink a teenage swimmer consume a day. So each amount of food a teenage consume a day, they consume 4 fruits a day, 40 ounces of pasta, and 2 bottles of lemonade. The swimmer consume 4 fruits, 40 ounces of pasta, and 2 bottles of lemonade. Each day. Okay, how can you represent and compare graphs, tables, and equations? That's what we're going to learn. Graphs, tables, and equations. First, we can do tables and graphs. Finding the ratio. Ratio is the same thing as slope. So we're going to use y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. Notice it's lower than at the bottom. They're subs. Okay, you pick 2 numbers. Any 2 you want. So I'm going to pick the last 2. You can pick the first 2. As long as you do your math right, you'll get the same answer as I do. Okay, I'm right here. So this is x sub 1, y sub 1, x sub 2, and y sub 2. Hey, Maria.
Hi, Sue.
I'm still here.
Jesus is here,
Okay.
and he's gonna stay until 1:15, so I might stay until 1.
Yeah, I may too. I'm still
You're gonna
working.
stay too?
Probably till
Yeah,
1,
I
yes.
know. I still have a big stack on my desk
Yeah.
That's correct.
All right, we'll see you at 1.
Okay.
Bye. Okay, so y sub 2 here is 6. See y sub 2 says 6. So where y sub 2 is, you put the number 6. And y sub 1, right here, you put the number 4. So you have the problem of 6 minus 4, which is 2. Okay, and then you do your x. X sub 2 is 4, and x sub 1 is 2. So you get 4 minus 2. You get 2, and 2 over 2 is 1 whole, or 1 over 1, or just 1 whole. Okay, you do the same thing here. Pick any two. There's 4 points. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pick any two. You pick the middle two. Always pick them close together if they're good numbers. If you're going to pick 2, maybe pick 1, and this is your x sub 1, y sub 1, x sub 2, y sub 2. So you use your formulas. M equals y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. Okay, y sub 2 is 18, and y sub 1 is 9. So you get 18 minus 9, okay, and then x sub 2 right here is 2. Oh, this is 9, by the way. It's 2. X sub 2 is 2 minus x sub 1, which is 1. So 2 minus 1, which is 1. So your rate of change is 9 over 1, or your ratio, or just 9. Both answers good. Okay. Letter C, there's no dots. Here there's 3 dots and 4 dots. Here there's no dots. You need to make dots. Start with 0, 0 there. I can put a dot at -2. I like using positive numbers, so I'm going to go on positive side. I can't put a dot there because there's no number here. That's a bad one. At 2, I can't put a dot there because there's no number. At 3, may be able to put a dot there, I'm not sure. Looks like I can. Let's check on the other side. I would have to check on the other side. -1, nope. -2, nope. -3, yep, right there at the corner because it goes to number 2. So here is -3 and 2. Here is 0, -1. This is my first point right here. So I label it at x sub 1, y sub 1, x sub 2, y sub 2. Okay? Then use my formula, my ratio, rate, and slope formula, y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. Okay? So, here you use y sub 2, this number 2, y sub 1, -1. So it is, you get -2 minus -1, -2 minus -1, additive inverse. That gets you a -1 over, let's do the x. X sub 2 is -3 minus x sub 1 is 0. It's -3, 0. So that's, you get -3, and hold on a second. I did something wrong. Sub 1 is 0, that's negative 3. Oh, this is 2, not negative 2. Oh, Miss Wilcox. This is 2. 2 plus 1 is 3, not negative 1. It's 3. Okay. And x sub 1 is 0, except there's something wrong with this. Oh, this is wrong right here. Redo, guys, redo. This is a negative graph. Notice this is a negative graph, and I got a positive answer. And my slope is not 3 over 3. I know that. This is negative 2. That's my mistake there. 0, negative 2 is x, y sub 1. And this is a negative 2. This is a negative 2. So this is 4. That was my mistake. I'll do the next one. Hopefully you're not so confused. But first of all, it was saying positive, and this is a negative graph. So down 4, negative 4 over 3 is your answer. The answer is negative 4 over 3. Doesn't matter where your negative go. It's just a negative, and a positive is a negative. You won't want to put it on the side like this. All right, this is a positive graph, so you're going to have, notice it's going upward, a positive rate of change or ratio or slope. Pick two numbers. 0 doesn't work, there's no graph. Can't pick 0. 1 doesn't work because there's nothing there either. 2 you can pick. 2 you can pick right there. 3 you can pick right there. 4 you can pick. 5 you can pick. 6 you can pick. 7 and so forth. Okay, so you pick any two dots. You can pick two middle ones. You can pick 5 and 6, and then either the top one or the bottom one. You need to be close to each other, not far away. Pick the bottom one, would be 4 and 4. Okay, this is x sub 1 because it's first one, y sub 1. Doesn't matter which one, you'll get the right answer as long as you do it right. If you do it right and you make mistakes, you'll see you'll get it wrong too. Okay, so your formula is y sub 2. You need to write this for every problem, otherwise you can get half over x sub 1 minus x sub 2 minus x sub 1. Okay, y sub 2 is 6 there. Minus y sub 1 is 4. 6 minus, so it's 6 minus 4, which is 2, over x sub 2, 5, minus 4. So your rate of change is 2 over 1, or just 2. Okay, next the same thing again. All these are all the same. Okay, so, okay. Okay, I would start with 0. This is 0 there. 0, negative 2. I can choose that point, yes. And then 1 I can't because there's no number to decide. 2, I can't because we don't want to estimate. 3, nope, no 3 either. 4, nope, no 4. Oh, I can use 5. 5, and it goes down to negative 4. Okay, I'm going to use these two numbers, or you can use this one up there, but I'm going to use these two dots. 0, negative 2. That's and that's x sub 1, y sub 1, and 5, negative 4. do the rate of change. M equals a ratio y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. y2, oh, this one is x sub 2, y sub 2. y2 is negative 4 minus y sub 1 is negative 2. So your numerator is negative 4 minus a negative 2. Add, you do additive inverse, you'll get negative 2 as an answer over. X sub 2 is 5 minus x sub 1, 0. 5 minus 0 is 5 over 2. F, same thing. You choose two numbers, 2 points. You can choose 0 right there. That's a good one. You can't choose 1 because we're not sure about this number. You can choose 2. It's right here. 3, nope. 4, yes, you can choose. It's at that corner. We know it's 7. 5, nope, no number here. 6, yep. Choose two close ones, whichever one. You can choose 0, 1, and 2, 4. X sub 1, y sub 1, x sub 2, y sub 2. Okay, you get that. And then you do your formula M equals y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. Y sub 2 is 4. So you write 4 for y2, and y sub 1 is 1. It's 1. So M equals to 4 minus 1 over x sub 2, 2 minus 0, 3, 4 minus 1 is 3, 2 minus 0 is 2. So 3 over 2. Up 3, right 2. Up 3, right 2. Each time is your ratio or rate of change. Number 9, pick 2 dots on the graph, any 2. Start with 0, always start with 0, and draw a line from 0. Oh, that's a good one, to 3. From 1, hey, 1 to 1 works. 2 work too. 3, yeah, 4, all of them work. Okay. Find the slope. Again, it's y sub 2 ratio minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. Okay, okay, pick 2 points. We didn't pick a point yet. Put this one right. If we do this one, it's 0, 3. It's called the y-intercept, by the way. And 1, 1. Okay, right there. So y sub 2. Y sub 2, put here y sub 2, here's y sub 2, you put 1 there, minus y sub 1, 3, over x sub 2, 1 minus 0 goes to, okay, this minus sign is there, so it's 3, 1 minus 3 over 1 minus 0, which is negative 2 additive inverse over 1, or just negative 2. Okay, so here too, pick 2 points. Oh, we can't pick 0 because 0, we don't know that number. Pick 70. Now this is 70 and 20. 80, we can pick 2. 80 and 50. Pick those 2. Here 1, here 2. There's other dots, right? We pick 2 only, remember. X sub 1, Y sub 1, X sub 2, Y sub 2. Notice these numbers are sub, they're low. Okay. I'm going to do the work on a graph. So rate of change is Y sub 2 minus Y sub 1 over X sub 2 minus X sub 1. Y sub 2 is 50. Y sub 1 is 20. So 50 minus 20 is 30. X sub 1 is 70. X sub 1 is 70. We need X sub 2 first though. X sub 2 is 80. X sub 2 first. If you put X sub 1 first, you'll get it wrong. Minus 70, X sub 1, which is 10. Reduce that. That means you can divide both of them by 10. This is 3 over 1. Okay, the last 2 problems on this page, and my sub will want it if you have Mrs. Wilcox. My sub will want this first page right here, so turn it in before you continue. You can choose any 2 points. I'm going to choose the first 2. The first one's the smallest number, and that's the second. X sub 1, Y sub 1. X sub 2, Y sub 2. Okay, so Y sub 2 minus Y sub 1, that's the rate of change formula, M equals X sub 2 minus X sub 1. The Y's are right here. If you haven't noticed that yet, these are the Y's. And sub 2 is 103 minus 89 over the X sub 2, which is 7 over 6. Okay, 103 minus 89, you get 14 over 1, or the rate of change is 14 over 1, or just 14, right? Last one, same thing. They numbered this all weird. So I'm going to choose this one and this one. They're close. 14 and 16 are close together. You see? So I be X sub 1, Y sub 1. X sub 2, Y sub 2. You get the same answer no matter which one you choose. Okay, rate of change or ratios formula, Y sub 2 minus Y sub 1 over X sub 2 minus X sub 1. 8 minus 7, which is 8 minus 7, which is 1 over 16 minus 14. So your ratio is 1 to 2. Slope is ratio of 1/2. Okay, this is the first one. I'll record the other.